Hello and welcome back to Blue's Armory, where today we're putting lights inside my Red Hood helmet. Let's get into it. So as I've showed on a couple of update videos, I've made this Red Hood helmet for this Red Hood cosplay that I'm working on that seems to never be wanting to be finished. But one of the things I wanted to do was add the glowing lights that we often see in a Red Hood helmet because I think it looks really cool. And what we picked up from Amazon was these interesting LEDs. I've seen them used before by Iron Man cosplayers to create that glowing eye look. And what it is basically just a lot of LEDs on a piece of clear plastic that you can light up and they turn white. And you can kind of see through them, which is great because I like being able to see while in costume because not being able to see means that I will have an existential crisis and probably cry. Anyway, so we're going to put those inside the Red Hood helmet today and then test if I can actually see out of them. So, to the desk. Hello and welcome to my desk. You've been here before, you know what it's like. What I'm going to do is I have my helmet here and we're just going to get the rough shape of what we need the LEDs to be like, because these LEDs are probably a little bit too big, because if you look on the Red Hood helmet, the eye opening is extremely small. So I actually don't need that much of the LEDs to be shown. And the more I'm going to have of the LED, the more it's going to completely blind me when I have the helmet on. The second issue I have is that the Red Hood helmet is a little bit tight on the old noggin, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put this battery pack. A lot of people have them in the nose bridge or maybe at the back of the head, but this is a really snug helmet on me. So we've got to try and find a way to get this battery pack mounted inside the helmet somewhere. So let's start doing that. So look at the lovely inside of my helmet. It's very finished. As you can see, the LEDs would basically just sit in like that. I need like the smallest bit of an LED in here. And then I'm thinking that the battery pack will have to sit in here, and we'll have to see what that looks like when I'm wearing this helmet. So I paid money for these LEDs, so I'm not looking forward to trimming them down so much, but we're gonna do it. First, I'm just gonna pull off the plastic, the paper covering, because why not? Can't be that important, can it? Probably shouldn't have done that. That had some like coating to cover the... Oh dear, he's already made a mistake. This had a coating to cover the connector for the LEDs, and I've just ripped it off because I'm an absolute knob. Oh dear, I've made a mess of this, haven't I? Alright, well, we'll try and put that back. Yep, that'll do. Anyway, I reckon I can just cut these with scissors. He says, can you cut them? Have I ruined this? I don't think so. Ah! You can cut them. Let's cut them to the same size, please. Because that would be stupid if I didn't cut them properly. They are not easy to cut, but... All right, I think that's about the right size. For now, I'm not actually going to put them in with... I'm not going to put them in with glue at the moment. I'm going to test fit them with tape, because that's the smart thing to do. So let me find some tape. Red masking tape for Red Hood. All right. Helmet. There's no real way to sort of balance this helmet, which is kind of stupid, but it's fine. We'll just kind of ram it up against here. Yeah, fine. Okay. LEDs are going to go like this. Oh, these are going to hurt my face, aren't they? Oh, this was going to be a comfortable costume to wear, and now it's turned into a costume that I'm going to bloody hate wearing. Okay, always cut your tape before you need to use it, and then you won't have issues with trying to hold about 4 things and trying to tear tape off. I love this tape. This is technically painter's tape. I use it for everything because it's effective and it's cheap. It actually was cheaper than masking tape. Don't explain to me why. Okay, where would the least pain be? I'm going to say putting the connector towards the middle so the wires can run down. God, this is going to hurt to wear, isn't it? All right. The good thing is the eye hole is so small that I actually could just tape these in. The first Red Hood helmet I ever did, I put my own Spider-Man lenses in there, and they literally were masking taped in. So it seems apt to finish this off, my updated Red Hood, with masking tape, because I am nothing if not consistent. Holy shit. All right, those look like they're kind of in. God, this is gonna suck to wear. There's a guy I follow on Instagram called Joey Red Hood, who's like an insane Red Hood costumer. I think, is this what he deals with on a regular basis? I hope not, because this looks painful. I could shape these into like eye shapes, but I'm not going to. We all must suffer for our art. So, second lens going in, tape going in as well. Be funny if I just wore this costume with tape holding everything together. That would be so on brand for me. My gauntlets for this Red Hood costume currently are held together by tape as well, which I find quite funny. Just stick and hold still, you bastard. This is what we call a not necessarily perfect solution, but it kind of holds them in there. Now, the battery pack is going to go here, and surprise, surprise, tape. I want to be able to like reach down and be able to grab it and turn it on and off, because there are times where I don't want to be blinded by LEDs while wearing this helmet, so we're just going to masking tape that in now. Cool. So as you can see, it looks extremely, extremely professional in there, but once we flick that on and show you the front, that looks awesome. Right, let's move the camera and I'll try it on. Okay, moment of truth, right? Helmet going on. It's not an easy helmet to get on because it's so small. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me how this looks because I can't see. Actually, once your eyes adjust to looking through these, it's actually not bad. I actually can see more. Your eyes just take a second to adjust. The issue I have now is, I don't know if you can see on my nose, the switch inside here is just obliterating my poor nose. It's just scratching back and forth. So, two things. I actually think the tape is fine. Like, I think it's gonna work fine. I don't see any issue with it. All we're gonna do is move down the, I'm gonna do it now. Let's move down the battery pack to like the chin area. There's a little recess in the chin where I could probably just get it to stay. Whoa! Okay, the problem is now that the battery pack is in my mouth and I don't want it in my mouth. So, option 3, in my forehead. All right, let's try round 3. Definitely more comfortable. If I want to turn it on and off, I have to take the helmet off. And then if we just were to cable manage with masking tape, because what else would we cable manage with? So, take the helmet off, put the lights on. And there you have it. That is how you put lights into a Red Hood helmet, as long as nobody looks inside of it ever, because that is what the inside of it looks like, and I don't need anyone to see that. Anyway, back over to the bit where we do the talkies. So I hope you enjoyed that one. It was a little bit of a quicker one today, but I wanted to show you me getting the lights in the helmet finally, while we're still working on this costume. I'm still waiting on a few pieces before we do like a big final reveal, and I think that'll be the next episode that we do, will be the big final reveal once I have the last few pieces remaining. Seeing as we are still waiting on some bits and pieces, we'll do one big final reveal maybe in like, let's say 2 weeks or so. Until then, we will have some other stuff, I guess I'll do. We could talk about MEFCC coming up and what my costume plans are for MEFCC. Either way, we'll get to it eventually. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching any of the videos on my channel. I hope you have a great week ahead. Happy crafting. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.